Good evening, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. This evening I'm going to be coming at you guys in a different way, and this probably will be the way that I start my videos out every time. I told you guys that I was working on new contents and different features that I can add to my channel to make it better. I had originally planned to start this do the new features and content and stuff when I got better equipment, but things didn't work out like that. And with this crisis that we going through now, I say it's best to just be thankful for what you got and make do with what you got. And down the line, you may can get something different or whatever. But this crisis we've going through have really took me back to my roots and made me think things out a little closely than what I've been doing. And I'm going back to my old landmark style of cooking and doing things, and with the modern day twist. And I will do a video to tell you guys what I'm going to be adding new to my channel. But this morning, let me tell you what this evening rather, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing a subscriber requested video for the way I fix my spaghetti. And so that's what I'm going to be taking you through. And this morning, what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you the ingredients that we're going to be using, simply because, and showing it to y'all simply because I do not list the ingredients in the description box. At the beginning of my videos, I told you guys that I would not be listing the ingredients because I'm not really that computer savvy, and a lot of things with editing I have someone else to do it for me, so that's the reason for that. But let me tell you guys how I'm going to be doing this spaghetti and what I'm going to use in it. And then when I come back, I'm going to have the ground beef and all that stuff prepped, and onions and peppers and ready to go. And spaghetti's already done, so that can cut down on time. So let's get started with the ingredients, you guys. First off, I always told you guys to make your dish your own, but I'm gonna tell you what I use. Okay, I got some spaghetti sauce over there, and this is I think that's probably about 24 ounces of spaghetti sauce. And I use picante sauce in mine, and that's probably about 16 ounces of picante sauce. And I'm also going to use about a cup of tomato ketchup, and that brand that you see there, that is my preference. But you can use any brand, but that's the preference that I like. And you're going to also need like a teaspoon to even 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, because I normally put everything to taste. And then I'm going to use some parsley just for the looks of it. Parsley is mostly for garnishment purposes. And then I'm going to use probably about 2 teaspoons of garlic. You can use garlic powder, whatever, but this is my preferred garlic that I use. And okay, right here I have a pound of, this is a pound of ground chuck, which all you need is a pound of ground meat and ground beef, and you can use turkey meat if you prefer it. And sometimes I mix mine with ground beef and Italian sausage when I want to fix a lot, to just kind of break it up. But you're going to need a pound of ground meat. And then over here in this first little bowl, I have half a teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of pink salt. And then in that second little small bowl, I have a tablespoon and a half of regular granulated sugar. And then you can see next to the did I already say garlic, Eric? Can you remember?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I already said garlic. I got the crushed red pepper to taste. But let me tell you something about the pepper. I like just a little spiciness to mine. And that's the reason sometimes I add different peppers. It all varies. You ain't got to, most of y'all probably have made spaghettis and do a little add to. Because the way I do my spaghetti sauce, it tastes really like you made it from scratch, you know, like the tomatoes and all of that and stuff like that. And but see, let me tell you something right here. When I use the mild picante sauce, that's when I go in and use a little crushed red pepper. But if I have the medium or the hot picante sauce, I don't use the pepper, is eliminated. And then, okay, so much for that. And then I got the Worcestershire sauce in the back, and I'm going to use maybe about a tablespoon of that in my little sauce mixture. And then I'm going to use 1 chopped green pepper and bell pepper, and then 1 chopped medium-sized onion. And then I got my spaghetti sauce. I got my spaghetti, and I normally cook my spaghetti done. I don't usually do the al dente or whatever you call it. I like my spaghetti to be just done, not overdone or mushed or whatever. So you cook your spaghetti according to your taste. And I normally go by the direction on the box, and I think it normally calls for maybe about 10 minutes, but I normally go about 12 minutes, maybe 12 to 13 minutes. Okay, and the brand of spaghettis and stuff you use, you use whatever brand of spaghettis that you normally use, because normally I get whatever on sale. A lot of times I don't use several different kinds, and I haven't seen a dime worth of difference in a lot of them. So it might be it might be some difference, but if it is, it's not with the kind that I have used already. Okay, you guys, like I say, this is the way I'm gonna start bringing you guys my first segment of my videos, and then when I come back, I'm going to have everything already in process. The ground beef going to be brown and drained, and the onions and the green pepper sauteed, and I'll start mixing up and show you how I do the rest. Okay, you guys, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and we're going to take up where I'm at. I already got my ground beef. I got my ground beef and my onions and my green pepper in. And I'm going to go ahead on and get started. Start off putting my spaghetti sauce and stuff in there. Should have got my little small spatula. I'm going to pour a little water in there, because usually I always rinse out my spaghetti jars and everything. And I know I told you guys I'm going to be fixing it like I normally fix it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this here whole jar of picante sauce in there. Pour a little water in there to get it out. Let me stir it a little bit, then I'm going to go and get my small spatula. Get it mixed up real good. Okay, guys, when I get this mixed up real good and seasoned, like all the seasoning that I'm going to put in it, then I'm going to let this, I normally let it simmer anywhere from 40 minutes to close to an hour on low. But just hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Got to bring my little small spatula over here. Go ahead on and add this. This is that 1 cup of ketchup. You wouldn't believe what a difference this make in your spaghetti sauce. I used to make spaghetti sauce from scratch, like with the tomato paste and the tomato sauce and all that situation and stuff like that. And after I had my daughter, she liked spaghetti, but she didn't like the meat sauce or nothing like that. So I started fixing her just the plain sauce, and I was trying to mimic the taste of in them there canned spaghettis, because she liked that. But that was just not something that I wanted her to eat all the time. So I would start fixing my own pasta, my own noodles, and make that little sauce. And I found out putting ketchup in it, she really liked it. Okay, you guys, this is that tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Right now I'm just adding all my seasoning in here. And okay, this is a teaspoon and a half of that Italian seasoning, and the parsley flakes. Now you're gonna need, when this stuff cooks a while, you're gonna go in and see, do you need anything else? All that's gonna be the taste. I can't tell you how to do that. Okay, let me sprinkle this little sugar in here right quick. I may even put some more of that. Now I have a spaghetti, I use several different brands of spaghetti sauce. Now I have one spaghetti sauce that I like so well that I don't really have to, I put maybe just only like a couple of teaspoons of sugar in it, and it is delicious. Okay, now I'm just gonna squirt some garlic in it. Love garlic. Now, like I say, you can use the garlic sauce. I mean, garlic, granulated garlic powder, because I use that a lot. But I really like to use this here. And I put at least a tablespoonful. Get that all mixed up in there. And I tell you something I always do. I always have, when I'm making spaghetti sauce, I always have me extra spaghetti sauce on standby if I need it. Okay, I'm going to go in with that, I know a half a teaspoon, because we like that little heat in it. Half a teaspoon of my red pepper. You can use some cayenne pepper, or any type of little spice or something that you want to put in there. But I like the way that give it just enough kick. Now put some water in these jars. I usually put probably always add up to about a cup of water that I put in there to get the rest of my sauce out of there. And then add that little cup of water to my sauce, because I don't want to get too much water in there. Ooh. Almost dropped that. That was everything, you guys. Now I got one more thing, and I didn't put that over in the ingredients to tell you, and I thought about it when I was here getting everything ready to mix up. You're gonna need maybe about, especially if you use that 80% 80% ground beef, 85%. I always put maybe about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of butter over in. Can you see down in the pot tub?
Yes, I can.
Okay. But let me tell you, and let me say one more thing, you guys, before I go out, because when I come back, I'm going to have the spaghetti already ready and plated up to show you guys, because that's all I can do. You'll just have to see what that look like. I can't serve you up a plate of that. This is, can you turn over here, Karen? If you can, if it's too much of a problem.
Go ahead.
This is my pasta. Now, I do not put my spaghetti in, I don't put my pasta, spaghetti noodles, in my meat sauce. My family do not like it like that, and you know, I told you guys, my daughter, she'll eat meat sauce, but she's not a big fan of the meat sauce. her idea of spaghetti is just like she really always have eaten it as a little girl. She is spaghetti, the noodles and the sauce. So I've already did them. So I'm not gonna put the like I said, I do not put the spaghettis in the sauce. And I got this mixed up just like I wanted. And after it's done cooked maybe for about 15 minutes, then you need to go in and test and see what all other seasoning you need to put in it. Like, do you need any more Italian? Need any more sugar, pepper, or salt, or whatever? Now, because, you know, I told you that when I already had that teaspoon of salt and that half a teaspoon of black pepper already ground up in my meats and onions and peppers. So, I thought I got just a little bit left from that little cup of water. And it's going to be a delicious, rich sauce. And the one that asked me to show how I do my spaghetti, if you have any questions, just drop me an email like you normally do. And you know I'll be glad to answer it for you. I done made a mess as usual. But anyway, I'm going to let my husband show you over in the pot about how I be letting this here, how I be letting it simmer. Just letting all those flavors marry up in there together. Probably about 30-40 minutes. I've never really paid too much attention of the time. And if you go a little long, it's not going to hurt anything. But can you see that little boil? Look.
Yeah.
Okay. When you get it over there, I'll be back. You got it over in the pot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys, you see what it looked like in that little simmer ball that I have on there? And you're gonna need to be coming back in periodically and stirring your sauce to make sure it don't stick, and like I say, put your seasoning in. And then when I come back, this is gonna be all finished and plated up, and that would be my spaghettis. You guys, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, this is the finished product of the spaghetti sauce. I've let it simmer about 45 to 50 minutes. And so I'm going to plate it up and show you guys what it looked like. Alright. Okay, you guys, this is the finished product of my spaghetti. And it's one thing that I forgot to tell you guys. When I boil my pasta, sometimes I break the noodles in half and boil them, or sometimes I leave them whole. But this is it. And I'm not going to try to serve you up a dish of this because this is all to it. And listen, you know I told you I'm going to bring new content to my channel. And one of the new contents to my channel is that you will see this meal again. So you guys take care, be safe, and I will see you all in my next video. God bless.